Mr. Chairman, my amendment addresses a current urgent situation of the Trump administration ignoring judges' orders, ignoring the provision of due process, and wrongfully deporting people to other countries despite judges' orders. My amendment simply states that this bill will not go into effect until the Trump administration is able to return all the people who it admits it has deported in error. It is a stain on our country that this list of people wrongfully deported continues to grow. And I will just say that this amendment, I'm going to give you a number of examples, but it is especially important now as it appears that once again the Trump administration has openly defied a court order, has just unlawfully removed immigrants to South Sudan, and the administration will continue breaking the law and wrongfully deporting people until they're finally held accountable. So I hope we can do that today in a bipartisan way. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record an article from CNN dated May 20th. Federal judge says Trump administration must maintain custody of migrants allegedly sent to South Sudan. This just
without objection, so ordered.
So we all know about Kilmar Abrego Garcia. This is a father, a husband to an American citizen who had what is called withholding of removal. This is a legal immigration status that specifically blocked him from being removed to El Salvador. And he won that status during the first Trump administration in 2019 by proving that he posed absolutely no threat to public safety and that he had a well-founded fear of persecution from gangs back in El Salvador. The first Trump administration never appealed that decision. Now, the Trump administration has violated the court decision, kidnapped him in front of his 5-year-old son, and shipped him off to El Salvador, the one place in the world that they were legally barred from sending him. They sent him to be locked up in a foreign gulag with the very gang members that he had just escaped, and they are using our taxpayer dollars, all of our money, to pay for him to be imprisoned over there. Now, the administration didn't deny that they deported him in error. They admitted that they deported him in error, and in a normal world, they would have tried to bring him back. And if they really thought he was a danger to the community, they should have gone through the legal process of presenting that information to a court to try to strip him of his legal protections. But that's not at all what they did. They doubled down. They insisted without any new evidence that he was an MS-13 gang member. They went as far as to hold up a photoshopped picture of his tattoos. This is desperation. When you don't have real evidence, you Photoshop things. Meanwhile, every single court that has looked at this case, including the Supreme Court, found that the administration was in the wrong, and the Supreme Court ruled unanimously, 9-0, that the administration needed to facilitate the return of Mr. Abrego Garcia. There are at least 2 other cases similarly. Daniel Lozano Camargo, who is a Venezuelan man, was deported to El Salvador in March, despite a court-approved settlement requiring the administration to adjudicate his asylum claim first. And again, the Trump-appointed judge ordered that the administration facilitate Mr. Lozano Camargo's return, and the Trump administration has not done so. A Guatemalan man sued the Trump administration in March for deporting him to Mexico despite a fear of persecution. And immigration officials initially said that the man told him themselves that he was not afraid to be sent there. But in a court filing on Friday, the administration acknowledged that their claim was based on erroneous information. So these are just the beginnings of these wrongful deportations. And I think every US citizen out there wants the Trump administration, every person in this country wants the Trump administration to abide by the courts and by judges' decisions, and they are willfully defying that and deporting people, including people who have legal status. This is not about going after the worst of the worst that the bills keep bringing up over and over again. This has nothing to do with the campaign promises that Trump made. This is about deporting wrongfully people, sending them to other countries, and refusing to obey even the Supreme Court. And I will tell you, I don't think Americans want that. I don't think they believe that that is what should happen. And I would like for the other side to vote on this amendment that says nothing in this bill goes into effect until you return those wrongfully deported people and you obey the Supreme Court and judges across this country, including those appointed by Donald Trump, in their rulings to return these people to the United States.